Hi, hello, and howdy. I'm Mushmallow, and you are, well, you're you. Hello, you. Welcome to Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting, where art takes a twisted turn. Come on, join me as we bring to life chilling designs, spooky masterpieces, and we do it all one drill at a time. So subscribe, grab your drills, and get ready to create something dark and dazzling. Let's paint the darkness together. Come on, let's go. Okay, hi guys. Today I'd like you to come along with me, and if you don't mind, help me kit up another whip. Not gonna disclose fully what this whip is. I'll give you a couple details as we go, but this is a little something surprisey special, a fresh start for Friday, if that gives you any hints. But I wanted to bring you along while I kit this up, and we can kind of chit chat. And if you're newer to diamond painting or not, and you're looking for ways, hints, tips, tricks, how do other people kit kits up, maybe you'll get something from this from coming along with me. So let's get what we need and get settled in and get started. What do you say? All right, let's do it. All right, you guys, so what I have here is a classified Elizabeth Ward style kit, my preferred type of kitting up kit. I have an ephemera 3D little ghost wipe tray from Christmas. It does have a lid and a pour spout. I have a dryer sheet cut to size in here, which if our drills are staticky, we're gonna need. I've got some washi tape to help protect my containers from sticker gunk. I've got some extra dryer sheets just in case. I forgot my tweezers. One second. Ta-da! I've got tweezers to help me peel stickers off because we already have like pre-made stickers. I've got my pack of drills here. So I'm ready to kind of dive in. Now, what we're going to be kitting up today is a Diamond Art Club, DAC, mystery kit. I'm not going to give you any big spoilers here, so don't fear. We're just going to kit it up. I will tell you, it's a 60 by 85 centimeter square drill with 50 colors, 3 ABs. Yeah, that's about all I'm willing to tell you for now. And for you color nerds, I'm gonna tell you the colors that are in here. So here, I'll put this here. Let me turn the light on. I'll put the packet here so you can kind of see, maybe get a hint at some of the colors in here. But the colors are going to be, I'm not sure the names of the 3AB colors, like the technical names of those yet, but aside from those, we've got petrol blue light, shell pink very dark, shell pink light, black, blue medium, baby blue very dark, pewter gray, steel gray light, blue, pewter gray dark, steel gray dark, shell gray dark, shell gray medium, wedgwood dark, wedgwood light, sky blue, cream, pearl gray very light, brown, blue deep, blue light, blue dark, beige brown very light, coffee brown very dark, antique blue dark, antique blue medium, antique blue light, coffee brown ultra dark, blue very dark, tawny light, antique violet medium, antique violet light, beaver gray very light, black brown, shell pink dark, shell pink medium, antique blue very dark, antique blue very light, wedgwood medium, peacock blue very dark, pewter gray very dark, baby blue pale, rosewood dark, cocoa, cocoa light, mocha beige light, and garnet dark. My friends, there are the colors in this kit. 47 of them, because the 3 ABs I do not have official color names for yet, but if I do locate them, I will notate them either in the post review or somewhere throughout the series. But yeah, there they are, and here we go. Let's kit this up. All right, now as I mentioned before, this is going to be a mystery kit up, but I I've gotten rid of all the telltale signs, so I don't want to spoiler anything for anyone. And it's not Figure It Out Friday, so we're not really going to be discussing it too much. We'll talk about the pertinence again on Friday, but just so you know, like, oh, that I almost did a boo-boo. Just so you know what's coming, the mystery kit that I'm doing again is a DAC Diamond Art Club mystery kit. It is an older one. It can be spoiled. It is mass produced. It is not tailored specifically to me, and therefore we do need to concern ourselves with the potential for spoiling it, and we'll talk about all that, and I will be delicate as possible when we do our Figure It Out Friday series on Friday. But for now, we don't really have to worry about that much. Now, how do I want to do this? Normally, I'm used to having some kits that somehow tell me how many drills I have, but I don't want to flip this over, but in this case, I don't really have that indicator. Let me skip the crinkling for you and get these organized. Be right back. Okay, got them out of the mega crinkle bag, and if you're not familiar with DAC kits, they do have their drills come in trains like this, normal size regular trains, and they do it kind of by, is this by quantity? Yeah, it seems to be most voluminous to least voluminous, not really in a set order. Some of these trains are, oh, these are really long buggers. Ooh, baby. Okay. Now, this kit, I have had this kit for a couple years now, so we'll see how staticky maybe it is or is not, but I guess we'll just start with not having scissors either. Oh, be right back. I also brought you a little closer in addition to grabbing some scissors. But, Mushy, have you ever filmed a kit up before in your life? Questionable. I would question that. I know the answer is yes, but you can't tell from this video so far. So I guess what I'm going to do is start with the least voluminous down here, because I do have a collection of my small containers here. So, yeah, we're just going to get into it. We're going to do it to it. So this is DMC 3721. 3721. I do apologize. This kit up video might be a little on the choppy side. We're having some pup health issues. Little Char. Ever since we got her as a puppy, she has had eating issues. She occasionally goes on what we would call hunger strikes, where for no reason she just decides, you know what, food's not my jam and I'm gonna refuse to eat or drink anything, to the point where she will reject human food, she will reject dog food, all the things that you use to try to get your dog enticed, even nutrient gel. She's been hospitalized several times in her short 4-year life for this thing. They believe it's possible that she has some form of Addison's disease, and that is the cause of her doing this. But she'll go so long with just flat out refusing to eat or consume anything at all, that she'll start, sorry, trigger warning, sensitive nature here, she'll start vomiting blood and start her little insides poo-pooing, liquid poo blood and vomiting blood. And normally we catch it, we notice her eating habits and patterns changing, and we catch it in time to get her eating. If we can keep her eating and keep her stomach coated and whatnot with food and water and everything else that little puppies need to live, it kind of stops it in its tracks. But if she gets past the point of where I don't feel good, oh, I really don't feel, and she starts going on these hunger strikes where she'll refuse to eat anything, it just like keeps getting worse and worse. Does that make sense? Am I even making any kind of sense? Yeah, we start noticing like, oh, she's acting like she doesn't feel so good. We need to get her to eat. And then we can coax her into eating. And then she's like, oh my gosh, yeah, food's great. All better. And we kind of skirt, avoid the catastrophe. But if we don't catch it in time and she gets beyond the point of willingness to eat anything and sort of correct course, it's a vet bill nightmare. I have spent probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $12,000 on this one particular doggy for this one particular issue, because she has been hospitalized so many times for it. Sorry, took another little pause to check on Pupper Schnups. And not only that, but she also has developed a seizure situation where occasionally when she's deep sleeping, she'll seize. So, I'm bringing this up because, like I said, the video might be a little choppy. Might have some background noise or whatnot. We are dealing with her girl, Leah, is working a double shift today, so she is not here to help. She's like the Charlotte Whisperer. She knows all the tips and tricks and coaxing and whatever to get her dog to do what needs to be done to make her safe and healthy. And she's not here. Yikes. But we have tried everything. We have tried broth, rice, peanut butter, peas, trying to think. Oh, nutrient gel that's supposed to help keep them from vomiting, and also provide their daily nutrients in the event that they refuse to eat. And it's supposed to also enhance the desire to eat. It was vet prescribed. All of these tactics that I'm mentioning are vet suggested, approved, prescribed, if you will. So we've tried all the vet tricks, and yet we are now at the point of having some blood in our vomit here. So concerning for her, concerning for her health, and concerning for the old wallet. Yeah. Sorry again. We have made contact with Leah, who's working a double shift today, which is why she's not home, and let her know the situation with Char. And she put in a call to the vet, and the vet can't get her in until Wednesday, but that might be too late. This is like a really sensitive situation, so they're recommending the emergency vet. Yay, more money. The emergency vet in town, or maybe even in Memphis, an hour away. That's going to be one heck of a car ride. So let's hope I hope for the best for Char, and if we don't get this video finished, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit, because Charlotte comes first. I'm sorry, that's how it is. That's how it is. Charlotte before diamond painting. But as it is in this moment, come out one little drill. This one little drill, and watch, that would be one that I would need. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I almost said something I didn't want to say there. Just great Great timing. Great timing. This month just keeps getting better and better. Started off real great, and then it just kept getting greater and greater, and now it's real super special. Oh my gosh. I think I said this in a previous video somewhere, but when it rains, it pours, my friends. Right? Ooh-yay. Can I get an amen? And can I get a break? Please? Please. Just a little breather. Can we pause? Man, bad juju. Bad juju. Yeah, my poor little pup. So we'll have to see what happens, but we don't have a money tree. I don't know if this goes like it's gone every other time and it's multi-thousands of dollars. Kid's gonna have to start selling foot picks or something. It might have to be a family endeavor. The family might have to chip in and start selling foot picks. Yee! Anybody have foot picks to donate? Gosh. Okay, so, we do have I guess this would be a crystal. It's a silver, oh, there's a little Charler. A little silver-backed drill. It's denoted with an L. I wasn't sure, so I didn't say anything. This is the dark garnet drill. So if you want to see, it's a special drill. Silver-backed. Looks very ruby-esque. I go with crystal on this one. Not super familiar with Diamond Art Club canvases. I do have an active, fairly large Game of Thrones whip that I work on off camera when I have free time, so it's not very often. Matter of fact, it's been going for about 1.5 years and not anywhere near done. It was one that my daughter requested and wanted done. I hope to finish it for her someday. It's kind of one of those I'm too sick to go anywhere, get out of bed, sit at the table type of projects. So you know, I do it when it's real bad, you know, when things are real rough. But I can't get out of bed, or I gotta be in bed. But I also am up for doing something like diamond painting. Sorry, paused again. Yeah, I think I was telling you I'm not real familiar with DAC canvases as a whole. I've done one. I did one exactly 1 year ago, in fact, called Explicit Zombie Girl. And I think I've did 1 or 2 prior to having a channel over 1.5 years ago. Now, well, it was longer than over 2 years ago. Probably more like 3 or 4 years ago, if we're being honest. And then I have the one that's the emergency bedridden kit. And other than that, I've just been staring at them hanging in the storage on the wall here. So, yeah, but this is the only mystery kit. This is one of the only mystery kits. All I had was DAC mystery kits in the stash for now. And we need a new mystery kit for Friday, for Figure It Out Friday. So it's like DAC or nothing. Pick. And I was like, well, I got it. It's here. I might as well, you know, give it a shot. Oh, I did do the DAC, the Divinity last month. Honestly, you guys, not so far, not like, not impressed, like I'm not super impressed. Like I am looking for some magic because everybody swears by it and loves them, and oh, it's the cream of the crop, it's the super premiumest, bestest ever. And so far my experiences have been that the kits have been very simplistic, very pixely, hard-lined. I haven't been impressed. I mean, I've been more impressed by some Temu kits. So, I don't know, folks. I'm hoping this will be the one to dazzle me. Hopefully it'll dazzle me. I'm still waiting. That's what I'm saying. I'm still waiting for the premium dazzlement to premium dazzle me in my face. So as of yet, the few kits that I have done, I'm just like, this is it. We're okay. Okay. So we'll see. Maybe this will be the one. Maybe this will be the one to make me eat crow. We'll see. But yeah. Okay. So scissors, yeah. Sorry, I had to pause again. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. Oh, and tomorrow is a special occasion on my calendar, and this is how it starts. Yep. I can't win. I can't win. It's okay. I'm gonna borrow from Kristen. It's fine. It's fine. It's all gonna be fine. It's just fine. It's fine. Sorry, Kristen. But I giggle every time I hear her. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's just fine. Every time I hear her go into an "it's fine" moment, I'm like, yeah, this ain't fine. Oh my gosh. I think I heard it earlier today when I'm gonna rat you out, Kristen. Earlier today we were talking and she I distracted her. I distracted her, the diamond painting master, and she was putting the wrong drill on the wrong space. She got a case of the me and put diamond paint in the wrong symbol, and she was like, "It's fine, it's fine." And you could hear, "It's not fine." The words were, "It's fine," but like the tone and the tone of voice and the situation, you just you knew it wasn't fine. Then I'm pretty sure there was colorful language that came after that, and that's how you really know that it wasn't as fine as she might have wanted me to believe. Sorry, I'm laughing at your catastrophe, Kristen. I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. What I can say is I'm surprised. I have not had to use any anti-static measures so far, so this is going really quickly, and I'm really okay with that. Absolutely freaking lootly. I was ready to like blow your minds with, you know, squeezing baggies through trays to get all the staticky drills out and show you some tips and tricks on that kind of situation, and so far we haven't needed it, and I'm not complaining because apparently I have a long night ahead of me, maybe even a long couple days ahead of me. So I tell you, oh, wrong bad no-ness, but you know what, I see that number coming up ahead, so I picked 3041 and I needed 3042, but I see 3041 in the pipeline, so we'll just set that container aside and wink. I'm noticing that this is small quantity of drills here. They're giving me a lot of colors, 50 colors, but not very many of, not a big volume. So are we going to be, is this going to be a Confedidocious mystery? What did you think of the colors that were in this mystery kit? A lot of purple, a lot of blue, a lot of like mauve, however you want to say it, blues. Yeah, largely blue, brown, mauve type of color. Some purple, I guess, purplish, dark blue. What am I doing? Here I am. 3720. I lost track what I was doing. Majority blue, purple, black. rose tinged, like purpley pink. Don't know. Guesses? Thoughts? I know I didn't give you much to go on. I said DAC mystery kit. That was all I said. And it was older. And you know the genre of the channel. So that's what you get. That's all you get. This, you know, till Friday. That's all you get. I will give you guys more information on Friday. If you want to be a spoil sport and spoil things. Or if maybe you don't want the kit spoiled right away. If it's a kit you might have in your collection and you want to work along, I guess I'll give you that information. That way you don't get spoiled if you don't want to be spoiled. And if you want to be a Cheater Pants McGee and spoil it, I mean, that'll be your prerogative, I guess. I won't be doing that, and you better not spoil it for me, because I'm going to be going through, you know, hoops and loops and joops to not spoiler it for you. So there's that. Yeah. Yep. This is going so smooth. Kudos. Okay, so I guess if you want to get rid of staticky DAC drills, you just let the kit sit in storage for several years. And voila, the static discharges and you can kit up really quickly. Okay. You might notice like there are no colors. I just have symbols, but there are no colors on these labels because it is a mystery kit. If you're not familiar with mystery kits, you don't get any hints aside from the color of the drills and the category of painting. And I haven't even given you guys that, but like I said, the genre of my channel should clue you in to some should limit the potential, especially since it's an older kit back when DAC used to actually do edgy, darker, more horror and dark fantasy, like the real stuff, not the softened up big doe-eyed, but actually some edgier, darker art. So yep, that's where we're going with this. That's about all I know about it. So yeah, I swear this turns out to be some kind of horror, yeah, some kind of sparkly unicorn fart fairy dust big doe-eyed girl that is, I'm just gonna, oh my gosh, I am gonna be, oh, you want to see, I'm gonna go rage mode. I'm gonna go honey badger rage mode if I spend all this time on this monstrously huge kit and it is something cutesy and not actually in the genre, you know what I mean? If it's a misrepresentation of the genre, if it's a softened up version of the genre. I can tell you it ain't gonna be pretty. I will table flip. I'll table flip. I will flip this craft table. I will, with drills and all. I don't care. Let me clean this up and, oh, these baggies are staticky. Yikes. So yeah, anyway, like I was saying, mystery kits. You don't get any help from the tabley labely situation. I'll show you again. Like, look, you don't even get to see the colors. The only way I knew what the colors were is I entered it into my GemFlow app and it gave me the names of the colors as I was entering them, and words as I was entering them into the project. So I know what the colors are, but it doesn't show them to you on here. The canvas is printed largely in black and white, and it does have some disguising features on the canvas, like it's black, white, and actually orange drill spots, squares, etc. Black, white, orange, gray, it looks like. And then they do have like Diamond Art Club stamped throughout, so I guess technically black, white, gray, orange, and blue squares, and it kind of disguises the pattern better than some other mystery kit offerings where it's just black and white and you can, if you look at it too close or at all, you can see what it is. So this one I'm able to kit up myself without having to have Sundown kit it up for me, because I just looked right at it while I was talking to you. I looked straight at that canvas trying to see what I could see, and I can see a couple little things like features jump out at me, but nothing that tells me anything about what this is going to look like or could be. Or I see, like, you know, oh look, there's a cluster of darker colors here and a cluster of lighter spaces here, but I'm trying to see, I'm trying to spoiler it for myself and I can't. So love that true mystery vibe. I guess it's got that going for it. You'll get to see the canvas on Friday though, so neener, you can't see it now, but Friday I will allow it on Friday with ample spoiler warnings. But yeah, the canvas is, you can't tell what the image is. You don't know where the colors are going to go, except for like when you're working on it and reading the symbols, you know, like you normally would. But just at a glance, you can't tell what it is. You can't, it's completely a surprise as it unveils. So hopefully, I have not put it up to a light board. Hopefully it can withstand the light board. If it can't, I will cry, but we will figure that out too. I'll figure that out on my own, so that way if it does spoil under a light board, I can tell you that it does, and then I can shield you from it so you don't get spoiled too, so at least you don't have to get spoiled with me. See what I'm saying? Because I love you. That's why. Because I love you. Yes, you. Yeah, and you. And you. And you, and you, and you, and you. All of you. That was a general you. I love you. Okay. Gross. I got all mushy there. Pardon the pun. Mushy. Yeah, super funny. I'm trying to rush through this though, because I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time, and I want to go to see if there's anything I can do to help with Pupper Schnupp's last ditch effort. I believe there's some fresh chicken boob boiling for Char. We've tried everything else. Daughter is texting from work. Try this. We did that. Try that. We did that. Do this. We did that. Do that. We did this. And we're running out of options, folks. Sort of wish you guys that are animal aficionados were here to maybe give us ideas that we hadn't thought of before. Do any of you have animals that have chronic digestive issues, that go on hunger strikes, refuse to eat to the point of they get hospitalized? Specifically, does anyone have a dog with some sort of atypical Addison's? That's what it was called, not reverse or whatever. Atypical Addison's is what they think she has. Does anybody have a pet with that? Do you have tips and tricks? By the time I see your tip or your trick, it might be too late for this occasion, but could help for the next one. Could help for the next one. Why can't I number 38 something 64 right here? They were getting jumbly. Getting jumbly, my friends, but I ironed it out. I pulled it together. This is a lot of tiny containers. This is this worries me, because if they give you extra, a percentage extra, and there's so few of all the, I mean, look at all these colors so far. How many colors I've done? It looks almost like almost half of the kit so far is kitted up, and we're getting not even full small containers, and these are supposed to have extras. That means there's only going to be like a couple here, couple there, couple there, and this massive canvas. What did I say, 60 by 85, something like that? Golly. That means that it's I mean, is this going to be like a black canvas with a couple of colors sneezed on here or there? Is this like, is it oh, please nobody. I don't want to even look at the comments now. I'm worried that somebody's going to be like, oh my gosh, that must be that one kit, 3841 right here. That must be that one kit that they did where it was all black and then it literally looked, you know, like somebody speckled colors here or there. I'll cry. Please nobody tell me that there's a canvas like that, a mystery canvas. If they did that and I have it and this is it, oh, another table flip honey badger moment. I swear. Because we're getting there. You haven't seen it yet. We're getting there. There's a lot of 310 and 939, 938. There's a lot of darkness in comparison to all these itty bitty color choices here. If there's some, God, wouldn't that be awful if this was like a practical joke canvas and literally was a 60 by 80 or whatever I said it was. I don't even know anymore. What is it? It's right here. 60 by 85. A 60 by 85 canvas that it was completely black with just, looks like somebody like took a paintbrush with color and flung it a couple times and then grabbed another color and flung it, and it was just like dots of color splattered on all black. Ooh. There is a limit. There is a limit to even my love of dark colors and stuff. My patience for it. That would be wow. Wow. Okay, calm down. Calm down, little. Oh, calm down. Oh my. We have like Mexican jumping bean drills happening here. Oh, okay. One just like shot out at me out of nowhere like a bullet. What did I do to you? That was a drive-by drill shooting right there. Good golly. All right. Well, suck on that, drills. Okay, why are we all of a sudden getting staticky? I've done half this kit and it's nothing. Oh, probably because I need it to go smoothly. And so, of course, that's the last thing it's going to start doing. It's like, oh, you needed us to continue going smoothly? You need to be done so you can tend to life? Funny mushy. Let's show mushy. We mean business. Okay. There is one drill. There's one drill stuck in there. Come out. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, at least it wasn't, that wasn't too bad, but let's not make this a habit. That better have been the one bad apple. That better have been the one bad apple in this bunch, because I don't have time for this. I had time. Doggy is not feeling good. Now I don't have time. Oh, good lordy. I don't even, man. I do not want to know. I don't even want to go to the vet with my daughter, because, I mean, it's stressful to hear about, know about, deal with sick animals. Like, that's a trigger, a panic trigger for me. Hurt and sick children and animals, just instantaneous. I catch a glimpse, a sight, a sound of it, and oh, there I go. All my self-control is donezo. Okay, listen. What's happening here? Where are the ends of these trains? Okay. Okay. All right, we're good. Okay, got it. I couldn't find, it was like one continuously hugely long snake of a situation there. Anyway, yeah, it's a big trigger for me. But not only that, if I can survive that, if I can calm myself through that, then I have to deal with hearing the bill. And if the vet care here is anything like the medical care here, I will just be, I will be in a pretty bad place, my friends. Oh, well, we know where it went. It's in here. At least it landed in the container. Alright, so let's just hope. Let's hope that the animal doctors are so much better than the people doctors, because if they're not, I'm gonna go in a panic spiral. 3760. Because 3760, this is a serious situation. Nobody, yeah, like I said, when the red stuff starts getting involved, then that's when we need like real help, not pretend Cracker Jack box degree help. You know what I'm saying? So let's gather some positive vibes and point it at Charlotte, please. And Fluffy still fighting the good fight with his cancer. He needs positive vibes. If you got extra to spare anywhere, everywhere, I mean, all of us. You know what? Let's just Care Bear stare. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. Mushy, edit that. Do not leave that in the videos. Do not do it. You'll never hear the end of it from Kristen. Or anyone else for that matter. Oh my gosh, nobody heard that. I'm gonna fail myself. I'm calling it now. I'm gonna fail myself. I'm gonna be so like rushed and worried about Char and trying to, that I am going to forget that I have to, oh my gosh. Sundown, please don't let me forget to edit that out. Oh, let's just forget it ever happened, and then hopefully I pay attention and in post. Mushy, please pay attention. Oh my god, I need to write myself a note. For Pete's sake. We're getting, okay, now we're getting a little bit better with filling these little containers. That's something. I mean, I probably starting to look like I almost could have kitted 90% of this kit up with just these smalls here. It's a little frustrating. 518. I mean, look, we are more than halfway here, I think. I'm not counting, but judging from my eyeballs. And we're still in smalls. This is scary. I guess it'll go fast. Multi-placing for the win. Yay. Yay. Maybe we'll get through this one quicker. Speaking of getting through canvases, if I didn't already mention it and crybaby and whine about it, here we go. I'm going to do it now. Again, or for the first time, or some combination thereof. I am so bummed. I am not going to get to the other like 3 canvases. They're smaller. There were 3 canvases I wanted to do for this month. You know what? F April. F April. Maybe I'll just do them in May. I can do them when I want. I want to do them. I'm going to do them. I'm going to get them done. Just, they're just, you know, not going to be when I wanted to have them done. For the reasons I wanted to have them done. Well, it's still going to be the reason I want to have them done, but they're not going to be done, you know, at the time I wanted to have them done for maximum impact, maximum meaningfulness in my life. But that's okay. That's okay. It happens, right? This is going to be the first time in like a year and a half or so that I have not gotten done what I wanted to get done. I think there might have been one other month where I was like, ooh, I really wanted to do this one other one. Just didn't have time. I think it was December maybe. But yeah, such is life. 3752. A little alien bug. Is this a bug? Is this an alien? Is this, I don't know, something. It's a little hill with antenna, I guess. Like making up my own names for these symbols. I think we can comfortably move into the mediums. So I don't think I'm gonna cry too much about about, I'm out of smalls, and this is small amount of drills. We're pushing it here. We're getting there. I think we can make the argument that these are adequate containers. There we go. Oh, look at that, guys. We finally graduated out of force, out of necessity. We graduated into mediums, but probably could have squeezed out a couple more smalls if we had had them. $7.79. There we go. Look at that dark maroon situation. Hey, we got like a, or is that brown? Almost looks like a maroony brown. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. Well, there we go. Get in there. I have only had that one freak static packet. Thank goodness. Oh my god, I probably just jinxed myself, but well, I'm going to keep working on this. Let me take a little pause break, check on the status of Sundown and Pupper Schnups, see what is happening in the real life around me. And 8:13, and I will check back in with you at least to say, look, we're done, bye, or to say, okay, let's get back to work, hi. Okay, I'll be right back. It'll be like nothing. You won't even, it'll just be like instantaneous. Okay, I've gotten a little more done. Update here. We've moved up to large containers here. I think I'm going to try to squeeze this baggie into a medium. Daughter has found adequate replacement employee to take her the rest of her shift. She's coming home early. It's 5:30. She was not supposed to be off till 7:30, but she found someone that's having some mercy and pity for her and letting her come home early to try to help with her dog. From previous encounters of this exact situation happening, we happen to know that it can spiral out of control. It's not something that we'll be able to wait until tomorrow. I think if we can't get her to eat, and drink, we're going to have to end up taking her to an emergency vet tonight and pray that we can...
Oh, she's eating the chicken. She about took my finger off.
She's eating the chicken?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like I said, we tried peas, peanut butter, rice, broth, rice in broth, broth in water. What else did we tried? A nutrient gel that she really likes. Oh, I put that back. $3.18. Did I already say frozen peas? Thawed peas. We have literally tried everything. Eggs. We've tried scrambled eggs, duck and chicken, which she never turns down at any opportunity. We had literally tried everything, but it sounds like the chicken is working, at least to get her eating. Breaking news, folks. You're hearing it here live as it happens. 9:32. And if she can keep that down, we are in a good place. But yeah, it was emergent enough to where we did everything that we could do. And the prior experiences that I've had with this exact situation, with this exact dog, has been, like I said, hospital stays resulting in thousands and thousands of dollars, and kind of like a pre-diagnosis, like a speculative diagnosis of atypical Addison's disease, which they can't like formally diagnose unless she's out, like knocked out under anesthesia. And so they just said next time she has any kind of procedure done where it is required that she gets knocked out, have them do whatever the test is then. But she hasn't needed that for anything. She's not needed tooths teeth pulled, or I mean, she hasn't needed any kind of anything like that. So nothing that requires being anesthesiaed. So they haven't been able to test her all these years. It was just symptom-wise, that's the best that they could come up with, because they literally couldn't find anything else wrong. Not a virus, not a ulcer, not a tumor, nothing explaining why she just would refuse to eat and drink to this point. And even when they would give her stuff to like induce hunger and thirst, still didn't resolve the issues. So yeah. 9:39. Okay, we're on the last. Whoa. This is a lot. This is a lot. We're okay. I thought DAC went by quantity. Am I? Because it's not in DMC order. Did I say DMC? I meant DAC. It's not in DMC order, and it's not by quantity, because there are 4 fat sacks of 939 here, and then there's 2 fat sacks of 823, and then 1 of 317, and then 2 of this one, and 1 of that one, and then a bunch of 310. So I don't understand this, but okay. Well, we're going to get into our first biggin here. A biggin. Extra large container, or container, if you will. Let's make up my own words. Call it what I want. 939. I feel a lot better knowing that she's eating some chicken. Just boiled chicken breast. That's all it is. Nothing special. Nothing harmful. Nothing. Boiled chicken breast. Oh, shoot. 1 second. Okay, so it sounds like she has... So Sundown put, let me just tell you about this dog. Sundown put half of a chicken breast all in the little, she will only eat things that are infinitesimally small, chopped, little dainty, like Chihuahua sized bites of food. So he chopped up the chicken breast into little bite size, gave her about half, put about half of it and mixed it in with rice. She nosed through the white rice to eat the chicken out of it. That is this dog. She'll do that with her kibble too. She'll snuffle through. Sometimes she'll just eat it like normal, but sometimes she'll snuffle through it and pick out her favorite pieces. Very picky eater. Very picky eater. That was something we struggled with in the first year also, was how picky she would be. And if she doesn't get what she wants, she'll go on a hunger strike. I mean, she was starving. She was hungry. She just devoured that half a chicken breast. We're gonna see how it sits. Make sure it sits in her stomach good and whatnot. But she devoured that. So she was hungry. She just refused to eat anything else but what she wanted. I mean, guys, we kind of lovingly spoil our pets to a degree, but not like that. Not like, oh, does Pookie want this for dinner tonight? No. Well, what can we get for Pookie? No, we don't do that. It's not like that. But, you know, we spoil them with love and affection and toys and things. But with food, no, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Generally, unless she's sick like this. But you would think she acts like we spoil her. Oh, what's on the menu? Let me go in the kitchen and make my selection. Let me refuse to eat for days until you cave and give me what I want. What the heck is that? But hey, you know what? We got her to eat. That's a good first step. It's a positive sign. We just have to now make sure it stays in there and that she drinks and stays hydrated. Boiled chicken should have some you know, liquid in it. So, yeah, as long as it stays down and we can get her to eat again in a couple hours, should be good. Oh, you guys, I can't. Doctor says stay low stress. Keep your blood pressure down. And I'm like, sure, no problem, doctor. No problem. You guys, speaking of like problems and no problems, I am at the point where I think I'm gonna need, I don't think I can fit these 2 fat sacks in this one. I think it'll go in this one, but we're getting to the point where we're gonna need a bunch of these for the 310s. I think let's see what we can do. I might have to go raiding my other E-ward sets and find out if I have, and hopefully they can all fit in here. That'd be nice. I don't want to have, see what I mean though? We had all these little smalls that had barely any drills for these colors, and then boom, we get to 939, 310, and all this 823, these darker ones, and like kaboom. That's why I'm worried that this is gonna be an all dark canvas with just a cup. Oh my gosh, no, why? Well, like I said, we know where they live. We know where those went. Oh, cluck a duck. I said cluck. I said cluck. I dare you to prove otherwise. I said cluck. I was thinking the other word. I was thinking the word that you were expecting to hear there, but dang it. Let me just pick those up. Well, whatever. Like I said, I always know to look behind, and I'm sure I have spares in my spares anyway, just in case. But so I have heard the occasional rumbling of some DAC kits running out of drills, and I tell you what, I ordered these so long ago. I have also heard that they're not the best at honoring. Okay, we got some static jumpers here. Oh, Mexican jumping beans right here. That they're not the best at honoring their lifetime warranty. So I would not have much hope, I don't think, of getting a resolution if I ran low. So let's just dump them in there. Yeah, well, where we know that they'll live and be safe, and if we run low or run out, we know to check the bottom. Check the bottom. See, there's a whole pile of them right there. Shh. Eek. It's gonna drive me nuts, but you know what, guys? It's better than trying to pick them all up when they're all staticky like that and jumpy. And like I said, I know where to find them. We are almost done. We've got 4 more colors. Can you hang with me? Are you down? Are you down to clown? Oh, it's been a long time. Hopefully you are. 317. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm doing the work over here. All you gotta do is listen to my annoying self. I'm actually doing the physical labor over here. I don't see you cutting. You know, this is a mystery kit. Is a mystery if the baggie's gonna be staticky or not. Is this gonna be a staticky baggie or not? That's part of the mystery. Oh boy, they take this mystery immersion seriously, don't they? Will this be, or won't this be staticky? I guess it's better to not know than oh, okay, this is gonna be, okay, this could be a fat sack, but I guess it's better to have some, not know whether each baggie is gonna be staticky, and have most of them not be staticky, as this has been, than to know that they're all going to be staticky, but they're all staticky. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I hope so. I think I'd prefer this mystery will it or won't it, if it means that a majority of them won't be staticky. I don't mind the Mexican jumping bean surprise. Did you know that Mexican jumping beans, the reason why they're like that is they're beans and they have like little, I guess, little larvae in the center, and it makes them all hoppy boppy and jumpy and gross. That's so gross. Do we know? I do not know. I'm not cultured, I guess. I do not know what Mexican jumping beans are for. Do they have a purpose? Are they used for something? Do they just exist for our amusement? Is it like a tequila worm, and like is there some kind of something that a Mexican jumping bean goes into to make it fun or weird or a challenge or something? Oh my gosh, these are jumping, literally jumping. Oh my gosh. Oh, this could be another one where we search the bottom for the missing links right there. Because I'm not dealing with the jumping, not doing it. Oh my goodness. Oh my. 3371. Good gracious, that barely squeezed in there. There are so many drills at the bottom. Maybe I'll take all these containers out when I rearrange these into an acceptable order and dump all the extras out into like a container so they're not grossing up the bottom. But wait, let me just show you. I'm going to do this off camera so we can wrap this up, but let me just show you, okay? Let me show you. So this bag is $4.13. Dandy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fully filled to the brim super fat sacks of 310. Yeah, you don't want to stick around and see that. I'm sure most of you don't, right? Okay, I'll be right back with a completed kit up. Okay, so the wonderful Mr. Sundown took all of these drills that had fallen that I was like, oopsie, and he collected them all in this baggie for me. So if I do run low or run out, I can not have to have a messy here. I can just have a little baggie. So what I'm doing now, I got everything put into containers except for these last 5 310 bags and a little skosh that's remaining here. Then I'm going to try to squeeze in the 3 containers that I was able to get filled up. But what I'm doing now is I'm organizing these into 1, 2, 3 ABC and symbols that make sense to me situation. That's how my brain likes to work, especially when there's not colors on the labels, no color families to really put anything into label wise. So while I do that, I won't bore you with that, but I just wanted to share with you what I was doing so you're not surprised when we come back and it's all in order. You know what I'm saying? All right, I will be right back. Okay, and we're back, you guys. So here's what we ended up with. What I ended up with, this kit is full. This is just 50 colors. But this, wow, and it's kind of heavy too. Kit is full and heavy. I've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, C, E, G, H, J, K, N, P, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, lowercase a, lowercase n, and then I got math symbols like the hashtag equals, minus, plus, percent, what is that? Greater than. Thank you. And the little caret situation, often used in equations. And then we have simple symbols like a square, triangle, star, and a little more complex symbols like anchor, the no or don't sign, a little pill. And we got arrow-esque signs, an arrow down and a U-turn. And then we have some just kind of oddball, like almost looks like an L, but I don't think it is an L. It's thicker than the letters are, so I'm thinking this is like maybe a right angle of some kind or something, which could have arguably gone in math, but upper corner triangle, an upper Wi-Fi signal almost like situation, a little alien bug situation, parallel lines and an angle, and this I don't know, 12 on its side. Don't know. Then we did dots, so 1 dot, 2 dots, big fat 1 dot, for the 310s, and a dot in a right angle situation, a dot on two dots split by a line, a fat dot attached to a line, and a dot at the end of a line, dot related. I could not get all the 310s in. I do have these 5 baggies left, so I put the same tape that I used for my containers to mark this, and I'm going to put this in my desk drawer, so when I need more 310s, know which 310 packs to grab. And then we have our spare dropsies that were in here that we're just going to kind of stick in here and have at the ready in case I'm a couple short and I need them, you know, or have to dig in the stash, you know what I'm saying? So this is what our mystery kit looks like. Let me move the light so there's not so much of a glare, and maybe you can see some of the couleurs. Yeah, we've got, like I said, we've got some tons of blue gradients, very blue heavy, this canvas. Blue, black, some creams and maroons. So yeah, that's what we're working with. That's all I can tell you. An older DAC mystery kit, and this is its palette. And you'll find out more on Friday if you join us for Figure It Out Friday. That's all for this time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I can't wait to hear from you. Thoughts on what kind of canvas this could be, just from the color palette. Maybe you've seen this exact color palette before and you know what it is, or you think you do. You know, hey, I guess start your guesses now, even though it's not Friday yet. All right, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you in the next one. Stay naughty. P.S. Charlotte did eat half a chicken boob, and she seems to be keeping it down. Her girl is home early from work to tend to her, and she will be going to the vet if things get worse.
My guess on this, this is Strawberry Shortcake on My Little Pony.
Strawberry Shortcake riding a My Little Pony.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. It's not even Friday. We haven't even started yet, and it's already been spoiled for us. Thanks, Sundown. Spoiler alert. This is a diamond painting from DAC. It's a mystery kit, and the subject is Strawberry Shortcake on a My Little Pony. But he didn't say which pony, so I guess that'll still be a mystery.
Twilight
right?
Sparkle.
Apparently, Leah has further spoiled us and said it's Twilight Sparkle that she's riding. Super fantastic. Can't wait. See you next time. Stay naughty. For real. Welcome to Dark and Creepy Diamond Pairing. Oh my goodness, what is this crap? Blah, 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 blah.